Okay, good morning. We are going to do a grounding meditation through the chakras, the way we've been practicing with the cones. So I thought I would just guide you through it and make you a little gift for today. All right, so go ahead and stand up, plant your feet firmly on the floor, and then imagine that you can open up the bottom of your feet and grow roots, and they can start to grow down into the earth underneath where you're standing. They're golden color and they get wider. So as they go into the ground, they start to go under, sideways, deeper. Little roots grow off of the other roots. There you go. And they're starting to go more and more down into the earth. Once you feel like they're in, then you can reverse the direction of the roots, have them stay where they are, and then start pulling earth energy up into the bottom of your feet. So Earth, who creates the oceans, the mountains, the food, the power that she holds in the center of the space we live in. Go ahead and allow some of that to start coming up into the bottom of your feet. Run that earth energy all the way up through your legs. You can feel it coming all the way up through your knees, releasing some of the tension that's in your knees, all the way up through your thighs, and come rushing into the bottom of your tailbone. And then you want to picture as the earth energy comes into the tailbone, it's going to gather and it's going to come in through the back of the tailbone or the spine into a cone-shaped chakra. So as the earth energy hits the back of the cone, it's going to turn into the bright garnet red color that we see for the root chakra. And it's going to start swirling. So you're going to feel it coming in, turning red, and then it starts swirling through the space. It's going to start moving all the way to the front of the cone and filling up the space with earth energy. Yep. And then swirl it all the way back. So the point of the cone sends earth energy back to the round part of the cone, which is against the spinal column, the tailbone. Feel the power and the momentum of what's moving through that space, and then allow it to stretch a little bit bigger. So more earth energy coming in, turning red, stretching the root chakra even a little wider. And then once that feels full, you let it keep running. And there's more earth energy coming up your legs. It's constantly running up. So as the root chakra fills, it's coming all the way up the elevator into the spinal column, into the back of the second chakra, the wide open part of the cone. It starts coming in, it turns orange. Feel the momentum as it's moving through the chakra. It's filling up the space all the way to the front of the cone. Then the cone can stretch a little bit wider. And then all of the energy starts running back all the way to the back of the cone again as it hits the elevator shaft. Feel all of that energy filling up the second chakra. Yep, and you should feel that in your bones, in your muscles, like there's a fullness, a tension that comes in of like it's being stretched. So feel that keep moving. And then you want to bring more earth energy coming all the way up the legs from the earth, all the way back up into the spinal column, the elevator shaft. And it's coming up into the base, the back round part of the cone for the third chakra. When it hits the third chakra, it turns yellow, like a bright sunshine yellow. This chakra is much bigger, so when it comes in, it's going to have a lot of space to fill. So you want to really bring it in with some momentum and width, right? So it's like, and as that earth energy comes in and turns yellow, it's going to slowly start filling up the space. This is where you might feel a little bit of nauseousness, right? Here I am, me in this world, and I'm filling myself up with earth energy. So when it hits that gut or that digestive area, sometimes it feels a little wobbly. Just plant your feet more firmly, allow the energy to run up, and just keep filling the space. Your root and your second are already full, so they're stabilizing the bottom half of your body. So you just want to feel it coming in, swirling through, all the way to the front of the cone, swirling all the way back to the back again until the whole space feels like it's full. So just keep letting it move in. Yep. And you'll feel, because your body starts to stabilize, right? You really get this steadiness. Your legs are strong, your root and your second are firm and solid. And then there's this like, when you fill the third all the way. Good. And just know, like, even the third could stretch if you wanted it to. So go to whatever feels comfortable for you. And then as you get used to that, eventually you can start stretching it even a little bit wider and take up even more chakra space. Good. So go ahead and bring one more run from the ground. So feel your feet. Bring earth energy all the way up your legs, all the way up the back of your spinal column, and then into the area of your heart chakra. It's going to come in the back of the heart chakra and turn green. And this one comes in gently. So it's like, and it's a cone, but as the cone fills, it starts to stretch sideways. So it like opens, right? It opens to the world. It opens to giving and receiving. So you don't have to fill this one, because this is where extra earth energy is just going to come running up and go out, come running up and go out. So just let it start to gently open, and then let that earth energy keep running. And you want to move up to above your head to where source would sit. So imagine you can go 2 or 3 inches above your head, and picture source leaning down with his or her hand, whatever pronoun you use for source, and just gently resting his or her hand on the back of your head. And then he or she just allows gold to start running down the arm right into the top of the crown chakra. And when it comes in, it starts to fill the cone there. So, right, it's going to fill it up with that purple color or midnight blue, whatever color you picture your crown chakra. It starts filling up the cone. And this cone can face forward or it can face up, right? So it can look ahead or it can come up and look at source and have instant downloads. So just go ahead and feel that chakra filling up. Yeah. And feel the edge to your aura. So source is sending energy down into the crown chakra, but you still have an edge. It's not like anything or anybody can just come into the crown chakra. You've given permission because you know it's source. And so source comes in and you allow. And then imagine more of that source energy can come in through the back of your head to your forehead height. And it comes in the back and it just swirls right into the third eye chakra and turns that indigo blue. And it starts swirling through there. Right? Just listen to it. Let it fill source energy up in the third eye. And the third eye can rotate, so it can turn sideways. It can go around to the past in the back. It can look at the feminine, at the masculine. When it's clear and it's full, and these bottom chakras are full, that third eye can do its job, right? Highly activated. So just feel the steadiness of your body. Root first, second, third, feet grounded. And then notice how free the third eye is to do what it needs to do. Yep. Feel more source energy coming in, filling up that third eye. Filling, filling, filling. Momentum, that same swoosh of energy moving through. Good. And then bring a little more or a lot more source energy down through the back of the head into that area of the neck, right where your throat chakra would be. And the throat chakra for me goes from underneath your eyes to your collarbone. So it's this big area, as big as the third chakra. You want to bring the earth energy in as it hits the back of the cone against the spinal column. It's that bright sky blue, and it comes in with that same force of like, so just feel it swirling in, feel the momentum of source, bringing the gift of sound right into your throat. And feel it moving and swirling. Let all of that source energy fill up. Yeah, you should be feeling a buzz in your whole body right now. Feel that source energy filling up the throat chakra. Swirling, swirling, filling all of it up. It's got a lot of room, so it's going to take as much time as the third chakra did. So just feel it coming in. Yeah, this one to me looks sort of like a beak on a bird would, you know, when the throat chakra is filled with source energy and it's grounded at the bottom, it can really send out beautiful messages to the world, song or words or poetry or wisdom, right? So you want to fill the throat chakra all the way up. When it feels like it's good, bring a little bit more source energy or a lot more source energy straight down through the back of the head and the spinal column and have it arrive at the back of the heart chakra And then it comes in and it dances with earth energy. All the way through the heart chakra. And it spreads wider and wider. And as wide as you want it to go, right? So you can stop here if it feels like it's just right or a little too much. You can go a little bit wider than that if you would like. And just notice it isn't you sending the love, it's you being the portal with source energy, earth energy, meeting in the middle, and then transmuting as love. And just broadcasting out. And broadcasting out. And broadcasting out. And all you have to do is hold the space. And then just feel your feet one more time. Steady the bottom part of your body. Sometimes when all that source energy comes in through the top, our bottom half is like, ah, right? So you just want to plant your feet firmly again. Feel how source can hold you just as powerfully and strongly as, or how earth can hold you just as powerfully and strongly as an ocean wave or a mountain or a continent, right? You can just plant your feet. Ground in and just feel how all of that vibration can move through this physical body. Why? Because you're a soul having a human experience. You are all of it. Yeah. Sending my love to you.